be a with someone else. Peace emoji. Hey, it's Lance McGowan here, and today I'm going to be reviewing a Facebook post of a friend of mine who was attacked for her Young Living and Kangen water post. And so this is where things got kind of interesting and a little heated, alright? So basically, this is what she had stated in a post, and then there's pictures that correspond, which I'll try to show you some as well. And she said, yesterday I had a really pleasant emoji face, like that, conversation with one of my Facebook friends. She literally went off on me for agreeing that a certain brand of herbs will get rid of parasites. As the convo progressed, I could clearly see that this girl has hatred for me. It makes me a little anxious about sharing on Facebook anymore, or maybe I need to clean up my friends list and only keep people I've actually met in person. Yeah, I mean, that's probably a good idea, or that regularly comment/connect. That's also a good idea. And I would say maybe neutral to positive, but as long as they're not being disrespectful. But this is clearly not going to go in that direction. But she then goes on to say, usually stuff like this doesn't bother me too much, but it's kind of scary to give people access to your life on social media when they could be trying to harm you by online bullying or whatever else. How would you handle someone like this? I did the best I could. LOL. Okay. Whew. Alright, so let's just let's look at the post here of this person, which I'm going to try to show you here. Alright, so this is what this person posted right here. So you can see this is not my friend, but this is the other person that basically started sharing a whole bunch of stuff. So boom, there it is. And you can see that her stomach's a little bit bigger. She's not pregnant. She said, I suffer from extreme bloating. I look pregnant and it's embarrassing. I think I have IBS. Please tell me I'm not alone or disgusting. And then little sad face emoji. Alright, so then basically somebody had sent a message and it said here, this is not normal. This is from another commenter. You should take some liquid parasite herbs and do celery juice in the morning. And then there was something said by my friend on Facebook. So I'm going to stand on this side if it was my friend saying something. And I'm going to stand on this side if it was the bloated woman who's getting triggered. Okay? So that, just so you know. Alright. So she said, you see, for an MLM pyramid scheme company though, one who the founder is a horrible person and they've been in trouble for making false claims. Young Living, biggest scam. My point is that your credibility is low. Robert Morris is a bunch of BS too. Alright. And then it keeps going here. It says, you got other people chiming in saying that, my friend believes in Young Living and Kangen water, then expects to be taken seriously, laughy emoji face. And then the person with the bloat says exactly, and detox, organic, gluten-free, raw. I think she might even be a Trumper. Wow, we're going into politics up in here. The boxing gloves have been taken off. The brass knuckles are on. This person then goes on to say, but she's pretty and vegan, so hey, everyone loves her. And then she says again, I'm seriously no filters tonight. PMS and pseudoscience doesn't mix. Wow. Like, this is on Facebook. Like, this is like what you thought was a friend became an enemy, a frenemy? Oof. Okay, so here's what my friend said. She said, sorry you're so jealous. And then the other person said, pretty doesn't last forever. Wow. And it definitely doesn't cover up the ugly ego. Sounds like she's projecting a little bit, but anyways, that's just my take outside looking in. Jealous of your delusion as if... Alright, wow. And then my friend says, wow, you're unbelievable. I tried to help you with your bloated gut, and you have done nothing but attack me for no reason. Sorry you don't agree with natural remedies. And then she said, how did you try to help? By selling science? Misleading people and making them worse? She need to watch her mouth. You know what I'm saying? Because family-friendly content on YouTube Apparently not on Facebook. It's no holds bar up in there, but you know, YouTube, we trying to, okay. Then she goes on to say, never said I swear off all natural remedies, but you certainly swear. But I'm not a freaking extremist about it. Do some actual research that doesn't only exist in your head. Then my friend said, you're the person that has a problem for every solution. Ooh. Then she said, you know what I'm saying? I feel like there's like, it should be like Jerry Springer music, like, Jerry. No? Okay. Alright, and then she said, and you're the person who makes the problem worse. Dang, it's like when you argue with somebody, you say something and they're like, no, you. And you're like, but I said that you would. And then they'd be like, no, you. And you're like, what do I say to that? Okay, well, here's what she said. My friend said, she said, how did I make anything worse? I said I agree with Aaron and that Robert Morse's herbs worked for me. Here's what she said. She said, just your stance on literally everything. You have zero credibility with me. I don't care if you agree with her. I'm already skeptical of her claims as is, but she is at least sane overall. You coming in and backing her up makes me even less likely to try it. Dang. She got, I mean, honestly, you know, PMS is it's rough for women, you know what I'm saying? But I get it, you know what I'm saying? And no filter on top of that, I mean, and on social media, because there's a permanent record of all that too. I mean, like I said, from friend to enemies, frenemies. Watch your back. Alright, so my friend says, so why the have you been on my friends list if you can't stand me? Wow. It's just kind of like, you know, like a boxing match up in here between two women, you know. It's just like, it makes for interesting content. But more importantly, let's look at what the other person said. She said, not sure, guess I just like to observe others. You never responded to anything I ever commented, which was annoying as is. Dang. You're annoying if you don't respond to people? Okay, anyways. But yeah, I'm pretty certain we agree on nothing except veganism, so peace out. And you are a Trump supporter. Such a waste. Whew. I mean, I know I mentioned that the boxing gloves were off and the brass knuckles was on, but there must be like some nails around that too, and it's just like, pow, you know, just constant. You need like a pillow to protect yourself. Okay, here's what my friend said. She said, why did you make this post? A cry for help only to attack people when they respond? I deleted you earlier. Be a with someone else. Peace emoji. Well, it sounds like they both kind of, you know, they both going at each other, you know. It's like I said, I hear Jerry, you know, I hear it in the background. You hear it? You don't hear it? Okay, well, it must be just me then. Okay. All right, she then goes on to say, attack who else? Only the ones making it worse. I called you out, and you're sore. Sorry, emoji. Stop responding then. And then my friend says, LOL, you're mental. I hope you get help. All that backed up in you is clearly giving you a attitude. Oh, in life. Oh. We gotta pause for the cause on that one. Oh my goodness. That was pretty good though, wasn't it? Okay, minus the cussing part, but actually the cussing kind of I mean, that was unacceptable. You should never tick for tack, alright? Yeah. Then she said, haha, perfect response. Really. Keep drinking the Wow. And then my friend said, XO, XO, XO. And that looks like that was it. So, what can we learn from all of this? Well, what can we learn from all of this? This book right here, How to Solve Your People Problems, must read. I've read this several times. Link will be in the description below. This talks about the bad conflict cycle as one of the principles, where basically somebody says something that touches a nerve, pushes your button, and buttons are based on insecurities or immaturities that we have. We all have them, right? And when that button is pressed, we either get triggered, right? And we push somebody else's button, or with the boxing gloves with the brass knuckles and the nails on them, and hit them back, and then it's this vicious cycle of button push, trigger, button push, just constant button pushing and triggering, and it's just a vicious cycle. Words are exchanged, blows are exchanged, and it's not pretty with the aftermath. All right, the relationship is diminished / destroyed. On the other hand, you have good conflict cycle, which this book talks about, again, from Alan Godwin. Link will be in description. And it talks about basically good conflict is when buttons could be push, but you're desensitized to that, and instead of getting triggered, you either set healthy boundaries or you seek understanding, and depending on how reasonable they are will depend on if you set a boundary or if you seek understanding. You seek understanding with reasonable people. You basically set boundaries with unreasonable people. And then that way the cycle, instead of a button being pushed again on them, it stops. Like, you are the last buck. You don't let things fester and continue like a snowball of conflict that just keeps rolling downhill and getting bigger and bigger and bigger until it hits the house and destroys the relationship. You don't want that, right? You just want to, I mean, there's going to be people that are jealous of you, that don't like you, that don't agree with you, and certainly don't know how to communicate that in a respectful way. I mean, good night. If you just look at some of my YouTube comments, I mean, whew. There are new words that are being used against me that are derogatory, that hit my YouTube comment filter, held for review, that I'm like, man, I did not know that word existed. But we're going to have to add that to the bad word list, because, man, that was they going in. That's hashtag savage, okay? Anyways, how to solve your people problems. Did it prevent that situation that happened all up in here? No, it didn't. Could it help you, though? Absolutely. Whether that's conflict with your spouse, your significant other, your brother, your sister, your mother, your father, your aunt, your uncle, family members, boss, peers, direct reports, strangers on the street, friends on It can help. It can help. Again, it can help by helping you realize that seeking understanding is necessary, as well as setting boundaries. But you may be like, Lance, why do I need to read a book? You just told me what I need to do. I got it. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, well, knowing is half the battle, but really getting the information in a way that you can have such a deep understanding and reread it. Like I said, I've read this over 3 or 4 times, to the point where it's just been so internalized that it's more second nature with regards to how you don't get triggered when your button's pushed. Because you could say, oh, I got it. I don't need the book, bruh. I'm good. But then when conflict happens, you're like, I got triggered. Or you're like, I'm hurt and I need to deal with this some way. And then we all have coping mechanisms, right? Some people drink, smoke, have, relations with people they shouldn't, like yell, scream, withdraw. I mean, fight or flight, it's all, stuff. I'm not saying all those are good ways to handle stuff. I'm just saying that's how people handle stuff. And it's like, there's more positive ways. There's ways that we can do. I mean, some of the ways that I handle, stress or, conflict after, I've been tried to minimize it a little bit, is I work out. So that releases endorphins to help me feel good. It's just a natural body chemical, like the happy hormone, like, oh yeah, cool. I also journal. I call it video therapy through YouTube videos. I also, what else do I do? Yeah, those are kind of the main things. I try to eat, I'm vegan and I do green smoothies and stuff, so the food and getting enough sleep certainly help with reducing moodiness and crankiness and helping me just feel and live a high vibration life. And so there's a lot of things that go into, handling stress or conflict. Do those solve it immediately? No. Do they help? Absolutely. They absolutely do. So, and as well as getting information and knowledge. So again, I wanted to share this with you because this book is one of the books that have helped me the most, because I wanted to have better relationships with people. And that means online, YouTube, that means in person. And when I say better relationships, that doesn't mean that people like or agree with me. That doesn't mean that. That means that I have a relationship where I can set a boundary if they're unreasonable, or I can seek understanding and we can grow closer in relationship or connect a little bit better if they are reasonable. That's all that means. So, and being okay with that. Like, I'm not here to be liked by the masses. I'm here to educate, inspire, give fact-based information, which is part of education, I guess. And so that's pretty much it. And give resources that I believe could help others in personal life, in relationships, and business, and spiritual walk, and health. I mean, there's so many implications. But this is mostly on the relationship side, as well as I would say the emotions side, and definitely the conflict resolution side. So again, link will be in the description. Check it out, read it. Highly recommended. One of the most, you probably see me recommend it a lot in my videos. You've actually never probably seen me with it, but it's even a little tattered and stuff because I highlight a ton. Like, look how much notes that I put up in here. Like, there's so many like notes that I put in here, and it's just all tattered with notes all over the place. I don't know if you can see here. It's because I was like, this is what it is, right? It's practical help for relationships. Boom. Whew. All right, well, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to hit the like button if you did. Hit subscribe for future video updates, and most importantly, check out those links in the description below so you can continue to get your learn on. If you already got the book, congrats, good job. Let me know how many times you've read it. If you haven't gotten the book, come on now. What you waiting on? Get that book. All right, see you in the next video.